Ayoo, primates! Links to the video we react to today are in the description below. Also be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as hit the little bell to be notified whenever we go live or put out new content. It really helps us out. Thank you so much. Enjoy the show! So there's actually been quite a bit of stuff happening for a while now, and I have not been keeping up. So that's what I want to do now. I want to catch up on some of the news that's been going down, some stuff that's been happening. I want to discuss it, talk about it, go over it, see what's going down, my dudes. Alright, let's start off with this situation. The most unhinged VTuber is back, and she's crazier than ever. Alright, I don't know what's going on with this one. This one has been on my list for a while to watch. Let's check it out, and then we'll immediately go into this particular situation, since there seems to be quite a bit going on with Kenji. And I've heard about it, I've seen here bits and pieces here and there, but I actually don't know the full story about what's going down, so I do want to go over that as well today. Whether it's now or whether it's later, I don't know, but let's just go over some of this. Let's start off with this.
So, a few months ago, back in December of 2023, I made this video called How This VTuber Ended Her Career in the Most Unhinged Way Possible. And it spoke about Riroran, a VTuber who was working for the agency called Idol Corp. The video was in regards to a tweet.
Sorry, and of course, I will link this on the Discord. Go and show some support to Mugen. Make some amazing content. Absolutely great. There we go. Bam! There you go. Please go and drop him some likes, drop him some subs, show him some support. Bro deserves it.
That Idol Corp put on their account back in November 28th, 2023. It was them announcing that they had terminated Riroran and outlined why in their termination letter. And guys, listen, even with all the controversies that have been going on in 2024, this is hands down still the craziest termination letter in VTubing history. They straight up were like, listen dude, she abused drugs on stream. She created a fan harem, effectively sleeping with her fans. She
created a fan harem. She had a bunch of her male fans, like, as a harem. Wow!
Gifts in the thousands of dollars from those fans. And last but not least, okay, which was one of the craziest things, is that she had a secretive relationship with the lead talent manager of Idol Corp, implying that she had sexual relations with him and that he also has.
So basically it's an idol sleeping with the manager, which is just the most freaking hentai thing ever. But on top of that, she also has a harem of men in her audience.
Been terminated. When this came out, this shook the VTubing industry and community. Like, what the hell is this, dude? Usually terminations are kept low-key. Like, listen, they went against the NDA, they went against the terms, that's it. But this went into such painful specific detail, people had to ask questions and talk about it. They then proceeded to delete her Riroran channel on the 1st of January, 2024. But the thing is, Riroran is a persona that is owned by Idol Corp. The person behind this persona is none other than KY0RESU, known for her many songs and covers, which...
Really? I had absolutely no idea. I knew she came back into the community. I didn't know this.
Practically feel like a fever dream when you're listening to them.
I gotta admit, I love that one song, La Bebecita Bebelín.
After the termination letter dropped, she went to her KY0RESU Twitter account and posted this really unhinged meme saying, me after shooting heroin on stream and fucking my managers and my fan, and then saying, I didn't, totally would though. Shortly after releasing my video on her, we followed each other on Twitter, spoke a bit, and that was that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now officially in the harem, Lil Mugen.
Heard of her for months, but guys,
the thing is, I had absolutely no idea. I follow and I subscribe to her.
She's finally back, and she's back with a vengeance. After taking around a 3-month hiatus, she came back with the song called Internet Overdose KY0RESU version, based on the game Needy Streamer Overload, because throughout the whole incident, people were comparing her to this game, where you play as a manager of an extremely unstable streamer. You have the option to give her medication, you have the option to sleep with her, you have the option to do many things that were alleged by Idol Corp in regards to KY0RESU. This was not
Bro,
her
that's like, oh, that game is on the list to play. I had no idea. What the freak?
apologizing in any way, okay? She was embracing the allegations. With lyrics such as, I got too silly, now I'm in my Joker arc, nobody will protect me anyway, so I can only become stronger, and my antidepressants are not enough, but I do have some pills at home that can help me, my silly pills. She was practically embracing the allegations, not giving a single damn about apologizing for anything. But more importantly, she announced this in her pinned comment. End of hiatus, VTuber debut soon, keep your eye on the updates. She was pretty much preparing her comeback, but this time as KY0RESU being a VTuber. She then released a 1-minute cover a month later called Pure Pure, and it performed really, really well. When it reached 420,000 views, she tweeted about it and said, blaze it. Now guys, listen. At that point, I hadn't spoken to her in months, okay? None of this is staged. I just replied with this because I thought it would be funny, okay? This is just me doing what you do on Twitter, all right? Just farming. I said, if you really want to blaze it, you should announce your debut for 420, right?
Let's go!
Here's what she replies with. Bet.
Bet, let's do it. Let's
Guys,
do it.
I kid you not. 8 hours after that initial tweet, she says, announcement, debut stream on 420. No, this is not an April Fool's joke. Get ready for the big funny fun.
He's
That's
insane.
just KY0RESU for you right there, dude. Like, I don't even know if this was planned, but it's amazing. And of course, the debut stream was called Silly Pills, Silly Girl. So I marked this down on my calendar, and I could not wait to see what she had in store. And man, man, did she have something in store for us. Just like her songs, this debut was an absolute fever dream where you questioned whether you were conscious or not. She talked about her interests, then revealed multiple models, with one that had full body tracking capabilities, allowing her to move in her room and translate it on stream. And then right afterwards, does this. She just shows herself on a VTuber
Full
debut.
blown. Just, all right, screw it. VTuber debut. Here's my IRL face.
She claims this is a model, her actual face. And this is what she has to say about it.
This is actually a model. It's not real.
Haters will say, no, that is not a VTuber model. You can't be a VTuber if you show your real face. You're just a 3D whore. The reaction to that opinion would be...
You.
I'm sure you can tell by now, but yes, this whole debut did have this vibe, and it was crazy. But I'm more interested in this one section she has, which is, do you have any questions for me? Where an AI voice pretty much asks her the most asked questions in not just her community, but the VTuber community. And yes, as you might guess, they're mostly related to her termination notice.
Can I be one of your managers?
Who donated $10 and said, can I be one of your managers? Anyway, she answers the questions in, well, an unhinged fashion, as you would expect from her, so watch.
So, let's start.
I won't sugarcoat it. Have you ever fucked a manager?
No, I've never met any of my former or current managers in person ever.
Huh. This is a good one. Do you fuck fans for money?
If I ever do, it'll be for pleasure.
That winky face, though! Let's go!
Exactly what she's
That's
doing.
hilarious.
The chat's losing their minds.
Okay, so is the harem project still on?
Is the harem project still
There's
up?
no harem project. No, I mentioned it once when I was tripping on meds all high and delusional.
Understood.
She's like, yeah, bro, I was just on meds. I was delusional. I was talking about a harem. Yeah, you know, just another day in my
Just
life.
another day of my life.
The chat is just loving it.
What kind of meds do you take?
Currently, I only take my antidepressants. However, I used to take anxiolytics that I got prescribed by my doctor and sleeping pills with the same active substance.
So yeah, when she said silly pills at the time, she was referencing sleeping pills. This was a known fact. We didn't need the termination notice to know this. Now, are sleeping pills by themselves substance abuse? No, but when you take them for dono goals, maybe some people would see it that way, you know? But
He took it as a donation goal? Wow.
it's her choice at the end of the day. You know what? She is a strong, independent woman. She can do whatever she wants.
Have you ever been in rehabilitation for drug abuse?
I haven't. It might be hard to believe, but I've never been medically addicted to any substance.
Yeah, I mean, anyone could see she was just doing it for the content. I don't see why people thought she was addicted, you know?
Let me ask you this. Have you ever accepted gifts from
No.
I mean, I just thought it was wild that she was making this, like, supposedly insane harem.
Harem, what the fuck?
fans?
Yes, I always had and I have always been vocal about it. In fact,
Yeah.
I have a Throne account.
Let's go.
Absolute shameless
Shout out! I got a Throne account too. Go check me out.
plug.
Absolute
I don't really
shameless
advertise
plug.
it, but I should.
Lied or hidden something big from your employers before.
No, actually, I've always been upfront and honest about my actions without even waiting to get asked for it. Unfortunately, with time I learned that oversharing and trusting blindly is a mistake.
Bro, she was just too honest.
Interesting.
She was too honest for Idol.
You say that, but then why are there so many weird rumors about you?
I wonder. Could be a silly guess, but maybe someone posted a public message that was worded in a misleading way that caused public harassment and made people create crazy theories about me?
Oh, I don't know what she's talking about.
That's just my crazy theory.
I have no
Sounds
idea what she's
crazy.
talking about.
Here's the big one. Why don't you sue?
Suing? Not worth it. Realistically, there are cases when suing some entity would be too expensive and mentally taxing to do, especially when that entity relied on people's interpretation and got their ass covered legally. I decided that I want to focus on myself instead of fighting for just a glimpse of internet justice.
I don't believe what you're saying. You're making it up to appeal to people. I need proof.
Well, go fuck yourself then. I'm not getting a general to prove who I did fuck and who I did not.
Okay, but I still need you to answer to a
Base.
question.
We don't have all day, buddy. Maybe next time.
What an amazing Q&A. Honestly, Idol Corp, you can go fuck yourself. I'm siding with KY0RESU on this one. Guys, by the way, I want to point out something. This dude donated $50 and just said, also show feet.
With a ruby freaking icon. Okay.
Look, I do agree with her when it comes to suing. I don't know, maybe Legal Mindset can give us his opinion, since, you know, he's an actual lawyer. But suing an entity, especially in another country, in international courts, it's just not worth it. If anything, the damage is done. It's not going to change anything if she wins in court. But was it really damage? Because as I predicted at the end of my last video, I said, dude, this is only going to benefit her because she didn't do anything illegal, even if all those things were real. She did it as an adult with other consenting adults. So it's fine. She's doing
Yeah, unless she was like grooming or like, you know what I mean, or like had, or like it was underage kids or something. But
great. In
It's
fact,
just
here's one of my
wild.
favorite highlights from one of her most recent streams. It's her just innocently
but
making
again,
drinks
it
into
seems
soda.
like
Check
from what
this
she's
out.
saying, it was very just misleading posts. And again, to be fair, I had zero clue. I had no idea that KY0RESU and that whatever the freaking one from Idol Corp were like the same people. No clue. I've been a fan of KY0RESU for a while now, since she put out the Bebecita Bebelin song. La Bebecita Bebelin.
Guys, go check her channel out if you're interested in absolutely unhinged content, and use the like button on this video to vote with your opinions on whether you want to see me and KY0RESU do a collab after my VTuber debut on May 4th. Let's go crazy. Let's show her that there is huge demand for this, and let's do this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you. Mwah.
She's absolutely phenomenal. I love that. I had no idea that they were the same person. I'm glad to see this, and I'm absolutely excited to see what she does next. She's unhinged. She's freaking wild. I love it, though. It's freaking great. Thank you so much, Primates, for watching this all the way to the end. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as hit the little bell for a rainbow explosion that will go ahead and notify you every single time we go live or put out new content. Thank you so much. Goodbye, and thanks for swinging by.